My most powerful takeaway was about the possibility of joy and freedom and like a more full self-expression, or like actually living, discovering and then living like who I am. That was my most powerful takeaway. It like keeps unfolding, like it just keeps going. Before working with you, sex was fraught. Like there was just so much that was wrong about it. It was sex with me, my interest in sex, my emotional reactions to sex, the relationship between my body and my emotions was a problem in my relationship. And since the workshop and like ongoing conversations and work with you, it is not that way anymore. Like now there's way more joy and fun and like possibility of exploration and curiosity around sex. But it isn't just sex, it's like freedom to just like be myself. And yeah, it's massive. It's like, yeah, it's huge. Yeah, the transformation is in the like, now there's more possibility of joy and enjoyment and exploration. But also very practically speaking, like my concepts of what relationships need to look like are changing. Like working with you really cracked open some things that I was just taking for granted around like who gets to be in a relationship, like what does a family look like, being able to love more than one person, or having different needs met by different people, or connections with different people being satisfying in different ways. Like that is a huge shift in my life, that those possibilities can even be considered. Like still living a pretty vanilla life by many people's standards, but it's a total shift for me to have had those possibilities like introduced and those like really firm boxes cracked open, and for me to even consider having more than one partner at one time, or that I might like to have sex with men and women. Like it just, that never would have occurred. It never would have happened without working with you. Yeah. Like I really didn't know. Like I didn't know how locked out of pleasure I was until it got cracked open. And the workshop was the beginning of that for me. Like there's ongoing work to do. The workshop was like the catalyst that like introduced the possibility. And then, yeah, continuing to work with you and just talk with people. It also connected me with a group of people who want to talk about this stuff and who want to get into it, like want to, keep talking and keep exploring, keep opening things up. And that is such a gift for me to have that community as a resource, as I get ideas from them or get encouraged or can process I'm being weird about this, I don't know what's going on, and they can help me with that. Yeah, it's great. The reasons that I would be on the fence would be worried about being uncomfortable and the time and the money. And after the fact, it's like, what better thing to spend your time and your money on than actually being happy? For real. What else would you spend your time and your money on? Yeah, I would say if you're curious about it, it's worth doing it. if it's tantalizing at all, if it's like, oh, I wish I could be a person who could do that, do it. You owe it to yourself and every other human in your whole life to do it. Because if you're happy, the ripples just keep going outwards. Like, if you're happy, then you're going to show up in your family or for your partners or for your job or your kids, or just do it.